Hey, hala, diggy ya. Hey, watch this Lil June Afro Punta. You ready? Let's go. What? Hey, garina go wakia aba isini suwada. Adabe, 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 adabe. Garina go bowago musika lele tuju. Adabe, 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 adabe. Garifuna luguya tekini bungio. Adabe, 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 adabe. Merika nikata garifuna ligiale. Adabe. You ready, Q? What's this now? Sigit digidala. Hey, sigit digidala. Sigit digidala. Sigit digidala. Adabe, adabe. Abare gatino. Halagua, 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 halagua. Open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes. Hey, hala, hala dance, hala, hala, QA, hala, yeah, yeah, hala, daga, hala, aya, hala, 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 2, 3, 4. Open your eyes, baby, yes.
Hey, that's my boy. That's the Lil June. Come on over, man. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over. It's so nice to see you, sir. It's so nice to see you.
Thank you.
Lil June, you're back in the country. You're back in Belize, and I'm sure you're loving it. You know, when it comes to your music, we love your music.
Amen.
My brother, how are you? Welcome back, like we mentioned.
Thank you.
How everything been working for you?
Everything has been nothing but a blessing.
Yeah.
You know, everything is really picking up.
Yeah.
It's a change in life experience.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just want to thank God that, you know, God has given me the opportunity to do what I love to do and really move forward, you know. This is what I do 24/7.
And there you had it, your latest hit, Hala, which means hot.
Yes, research.
And it is, John was just telling me, it's like, it's the biggest song in the South right now.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
Amen.
It is the biggest song in the South, indeed. Like if you go to Hopkins right now, the first song. Hey, put a song on. Put a song on. Hala.
Yes, man. As soon as I reached Belize, man, I just heard Hala 24/7.
Nice.
And, you know, it was just nothing but joy, you know. And it really takes me back to the day when I was recording this song. Actually, I was actually struggling, still trying to come up more in a music game, you know. I remember I had $2 in my pocket going into the studio just to record this song, you know. But I just had the dedication, and, you know, I just say, you know what? I'm gonna create the song no matter how I'm gonna reach Hollywood, you know?
Lil June, now, especially with this song, I think this song is one of your breakthroughs, and a lot of people now are just getting to know who you are. So what I'd like from you is a background of where you're from, who you are. Who are you?
Okay, Lil June Afro Punta, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York City. My family is mix of Honduras and Belize, so I'm mix of two. So I represent Garifuna, you know. I don't believe in any separation, you know. I represent Garifuna. I really don't discriminate on the country because we were that before we landed to countries like Belize, Guatemala, Honduras. So it doesn't really matter if people say, oh, Lil June's at Belize or Guatemala or Honduran, because it's all about unity. I represent one.
That's right.
An entrepreneur as well. Not just an artist that just picked the microphone up. I have my own entertainment company as well. I produce music. Play the keyboard, I play the bass, I play the drums, congas, drums, everything. So I'm basically a self-musician, you know. And shout out to my team too.
Producing music?
I've been producing music all my life. I know I look 17, but I just turned 26, you know. I started when I was 8 years old.
Wow.
So I started as a musician before I became a solo artist at the age of 15.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's a really young age. That's now a decade of experience
yes,
already.
Yes, amen.
So what's the difference between the 15-year-old artist and the artist today?
26-year-old.
Well, 15-year-old artist at the time was just trying to come up in the game, you know, just observing, seeing a lot of things. I have to give a big shout out to my bro Ozzy Smith, SKM Records, the guy that really, you know, invested into my career and believed in my vision before anybody had picked it up. Like, he already saw it, you know. So from then trying to get into what I'm doing right now at the age of 26. Now just entering the music now and becoming the artist that I wanted to be.
Yeah. Do you feel that over
10 years
those
ago.
years you've kind of connected with your identity as to what type of artist you want to be?
Basically, I am a Punta rock artist, but now I go by Afropunta.
Afropunta.
I am the creator. Yeah, I am the creator of the Afropunta. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as my success, how I wanted to be musically, I wanted to be the same as Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is my inspiration, the guy that really, once I saw his video, was like,
this guy
starstruck, like, I want to do that, but let me do it representing the culture, you know, and just taking it mainstream.
All right, so let's get on into Afropunta.
All right.
You know what we're seeing here, because I watched this video. My
Amen.
daughter loves it when she hears Lil June, like, Daddy, you see Lil June? Like, yeah.
Amen.
You should have brought her.
Oh my goodness.
You should have brought her. She would have been right. Hi, how you doing?
So let's get into Afropunta. How
Amen.
did you get there, and the apparel? Tell us about what you've got here.
Well, basically, this is my own clothing line in the making. That's not released yet, but you know, just giving a preview of what's gonna happen in 2020. So about the Afropunta, is a genre that I created from scratch. What gave me the inspiration to even want to create Afropunta, I wanted to have my own sound that still could represent Punta in a way, but taking it into more mainstream standard. So that way, you know, the Americans, the white people, the Chinese people, different kind of people that never heard of Punta can actually relate to the sound, you know, because Afrobeat is actually taking over the world right now.
It is.
And it's very similar to Punta because everything, you know, comes from Africa.
And the drums, the
and
core.
the drums, the whole thing. So I said, you know what? Okay, Afrobeat is taking over. Because I was just a straight Punta rock dude at the time. But when it comes to Punta rock, only our people could really understand that. Because it's a very cultural thing, you know? So Afrobeat heading towards the commercial and all that stuff. I say, you know what? I want to have my own sound as Lil June. So when people hear the sound, they can say, oh, that's Lil June. But when it comes to Punta rock, you can't really tell the difference because everybody has a similar thing, just representing the roots. So.
Now, being based in New York, I guess you get a really good sense as to the openness to new forms of music. You know, we're seeing quite a bit of our music from this region starting to be infiltrated in mainstream music, whether it's reggae or dancehall or reggaeton. So you really feel that perhaps this is a time where we can be able to push Garifuna music into mainstream as well. How do you do that in your own home setting in New York?
Well, basically, to this day, I still look at myself as a student in the music game because it's very important to just sit back, study the game, listen and see what people like, what you know gravitates them instead of just just going around and just because you know how to do this and do that, you just want to show people. Sometimes it's good to just sit back and listen. You know, so that's what I did 2 years ago when I was trying to create the Afropunta, just going into different kinds of events, different kinds of party. Like, okay, why people like R&B so much? Why people like hip hop or soca or reggae? What is the thing? Oh, okay, if I take a little bit of this, not add too much sounds and stuff, something that you could just sit back and be like, I don't know, but I love this music. You know, you can listen to the words and your ears don't even, you know, it don't bleed at all. It just wanna attract more, you know.
I want to know, you know, straight out of Brooklyn. Belizean roots, Honduran roots. How at 26, how are you able to stick with your culture, knowing that you're being influenced by the American way of life? How are you here?
Well, basically, I have to give a big shout out to my high school. Before I had graduated, it's the song that I had just finished writing called "Do You Wanna Dance."
Do you wanna dance?
Yes, do you wanna dance? So I did a test run before I actually released the song, because I used to do a lot of talent showcase. I thought in order for me to be accepted in the music, I had to do hip hop R&B, which was okay. Everybody was vibing, but remember, right? This is the talent show. Everybody nice, clear. The principal is nowhere to be found, right? But check this, right? So after I do the R&B and hip hop, so something out of me came out. I'd say, you know what? I want to represent who I am, not trying to be something that I'm not. So you know what? Let me give this a try to see how the people's gonna react if I introduce Punta to them. As soon as I did, do you wanna dance? Boom. Do you wanna dance? Boom. Oh my God! Everybody went crazy like if Michael Jackson had came into the building.
Really?
Everybody just went into concert mode and just forgot that they was in school.
Yeah.
Then the principal come inside, nowhere to be found. You know.
Yeah.
She bypassed everybody, gone through everything, and said, "Boy, stop the music, stop everything." Shouting out loud like, "Hey, everybody, sit back down. We in school. This is only Junior Alvarez. This is only Junior, a student. You guys going crazy."
Yeah.
So ever since I saw that, I said, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do, and this is what I'm gonna keep pushing, because as an artist, growing up, I'm seeing that, you know, we need more push. We need to introduce our culture. This what represents, you know, who I am without speaking, it's just actions, you know.
You know, I'm peeping at your video, and I think one of the things that's very clear in it is that you're pushing dance, and I've seen it more and more where this instructional dance type videos are getting a lot of attention. I think people want to be able to conquer a new dance step. Do you think, what's been the response so far since you put this out? Was that the goal?
Yes. It's like, you know, nothing but positivity. And what brings so much joy and happiness into this is the fact that when I travel and when people see it, it's like everybody just have nothing but a smiley face, like what you guys are seeing and giving me right now. And it's just like, at least we have somebody that could represent we and culture. So when people ask in general, we could say, oh, an artist like Lil June, go check him out. Boy, I like your culture. And then everything just adds more, you know, so it just brings joy.
I also see in the video Aurelio Martinez.
Oh, it's just done there.
And one of the things that you said that I think he has said in different words is very similar, that he doesn't see division. He sees a Garifuna nation. And it doesn't matter what part of the world you are, as a Garifuna, you are part of that nation. Talk to me about the influences you've had for the Garifuna music that you produce.
Well, I have to give a big shout out to my father. My father's also a musician, so from when I was small, I was always around music, just seeing my father. Because, you know, every kid want to be like their parents, you know, so seeing my dad, you know, just playing the instruments, him performing, singing songs, I've been around it 24/7, so the blood is skin of music. It was just already in the vein, you know. And I say, you know what? Yeah, this is what I want to do. But seeing Michael Jackson videos, I also have to give a big salute to Asiatic. Asiatic was the one that inspired me to want to do Punta. Because the way how he incorporate some of the Americans, you know, type of influence into the thing, and a little MJ, you know. But when I heard when I heard Jam 96, man, the cassette, because it was still the cassette at the time. I believe 96, 97.
You're 26, you should know about cassette.
Of course, VCR, cassettes, all of that. Once I saw that, because my father was always a cassette head. Cassette head. So once he pulled that in, and I said, all right, hearing the song, Latina, oh yeah, mama, and it just I never heard of that in Punta. So some of the pop influence. So just growing up and just being around, going to every concert.
And those were huge party songs, I believe. Like huge.
Fedu. You hear a lot of songs. I think Fedu was one of the biggest one because of the beat and how it is. But you're in Belize, for a party? What are you doing here in Belize?
I specifically came out here just to promote the Afropunta. I'm actually going to be performing in Mexico today.
Wow.
So after here, just flying out everywhere. You know, I just really came out here because Mexico is right next to Belize, and everybody always been asking me, oh, when you gonna come to Belize? Or when you gonna at least show your face and everything? So I said, right across the border and everything, so why not come through, you know? And then my peoples too, you know, as Chem Records is out here, you know, Q is out here, so it's like, you know what, let's just come and show that we have, you know, the love and respect for everybody.
Definitely.
For us to, I'm like, okay, let me just at least come on a TV show, open eyes, you know? At least, you know.
And then we get to know a bit more about you as well. I mean, Mexico actually has a good appreciation for Punta music. I'm telling you.
They love Punta music. What about in Honduras, which of course is a big Punta capital as well? Will you be going over there as well? Doing
I'm
things
actually saving Honduras for a special thing, you know, because HALA is actually getting 24/7 rotation out there right now.
Nice.
And I know everybody been asking, but I have something special for Honduras.
Oh.
Something really special. Yeah, I want to
Wait,
make
you
it
know,
right.
you're gonna make Belizean fans jealous now.
Yeah,
so
I get jealous.
Oh my God. We all the same, man. I don't see no separation.
You're talking about special performance in Honduras.
Belize is the same thing too.
We want to
you
see
know?
you too. We want to get a concert with Lil June, listen to HALA, and listen to Do You
I'll
Wanna
be back.
Dance?
I'm actually gonna be back for November.
Okay.
So November, gonna be a part of the Punta Fest. November 2nd. Also the SKM Records anniversary. November 16th. So things is coming, you know. So hey, Belize, I'm here, right? So you get a 3 months ahead of notice.
Yeah.
And, I'm also working on my new album too, Afropunta 2.
Yeah.
I already have the Afropunta 1, which is the HALA.
Okay.
With HALA. So I got inspired and motivated to want to do Afropunta 2. And especially meeting and greeting a lot of new people all over the world.
Yeah.
And different races, you know, not just amongst our cultures, just different kinds of people adapting to the music now. So it's like,
So I tell you what, when it comes to my Afropunta suits, because I need to throw it out, it's gonna be black pants, it's gonna be yellow and white here, and yellow and white jacket as well.
All right.
Afropunta in the same colors. So that's gonna be mine.
There you go.
Okay, you already customized. What about you? What about you? You
can surprise me. But I have a question, because clearly you have a path set out for where you want to go with your music. And we all have the end goal, which is perhaps hitting it big time. But there's steps along the way. What's the next big achievement for Lil June?
Well, there's a lot of excitement news right now. I'm actually setting up a major tour. I'm looking to do over 120 to 150 shows all over the world, and reaching to places I've never been to before, where the music is actually crossing over to places that we don't even know. I don't even know. I'm still 26. I'm still learning. Even though we graduate, I have a high school diploma and a bachelor's degree. I went to college as well in Hollywood. So just to clear that up, so people won't think that.
So you can't do music and school. That's what you're telling people.
Yeah. But I already graduated, so now, you know, is this a full 24/7? So just to let everybody know, the education mine is is in here already, and I'm working on an Afropunta movie as well. So that way everybody could get the behind the scenes of Lil June instead of just getting on stage. All right, cool. What going on? Where you disappeared to? So it's like, you know, to get more people involved with what I go through, you know, before reaching here. So that way you guys could see, what the Lil June did before he reached open your eyes. I want to see that. You know, instead of just boom, I'm here. Okay, bye. So it's a lot of things in the making. I have so many news and reaching, you know, a lot of big TV shows in America too.
Nice. Well, you know, when you go, you have to play the drum, right? You can play the drum, right?
Yes, I could.
Yeah?
Yes.
So if we pull that drum back over here, you can do something?
Yes, I could.
Okay. It's too far away. You lucked out. You lucked out. The drummer took it with him.
There go the drums. There go the drums. Okay. Wow.
There it comes. Thank you.
That's cute, by the way.
All right. So you gotta hold the mic for him.
Let me hold the microphone for you, and then you.
So let's see.
You rattle your stuff. As a matter of fact, we can put it right there, and then we could. There you go. Okay.
You gotta do something special for us. Let's see.
All right. My boy.
You see, I now have to put my disclaimer. He really didn't know we were going to ask him to do that. Great.
That's what we do on a fun Friday, sir. That's what we do on a fun Friday. But it's so nice to see you. So you're going to be in Mexico. What day? Today you're performing today?
Today, tomorrow.
All right. And what part of Mexico?
Believe Chetumal.
Chetumal. Oh, my goodness. Belizeans coming over.
Yeah. It's just a lot of things going on, man. And then I'm going to be flying to New York. Houston, Texas, everything just going date to date, man. I wasn't actually looking forward to like tour right now, but you know, so much requests all over the world because I was really focused into just want to record and just get everything ready to promote the album. So when Lil June come out and perform, you have a new material, you have this, right there. Yeah. You know, I don't just want to go and people like, okay, and I just, in the make it, you know, and everybody hot already, you just want to hit something.
Well, clearly it's because of the success of HALA. So,
yes,
are you surprised, or you just knew this was going to be a hit?
It's 50-50 because it's really about just having a heart and soul, you know. I put my heart into music, you know. That's the reason why I do music, because I love it. It's not just to be famous or, you know, receive attention from ladies and stuff. It's really my heart and soul. This is what I do. This is what makes me happy. It happens all over the world, you know. If you do what you love to do, you will always have a smiley face, no matter what. You know, so this is what I do, you know, amen.
So at what point you're going to remove Lil from in front of June?
That's a hard...
Yeah, you had Lil Bow Wow, then Bow Wow.
You know what? That's exactly where I got the Lil from.
Because then you were 15, but
I was more. I took the Lil from Lil Bow Wow, and the fact that my name is Junior. There's juniors all over the world, so I wanted to shorten it up. Just by looking at the calendar, January, February, March, April, May. So when I saw June, I said, I'll take that and put it
right here.
Yeah, right there.
Well, you know, you could stick with your Belizean roots and just call yourself Junie from this point forward.
That's why I have the Afropunta. So if you don't want to call me Little June, just call me Afropunta. Yeah. So how you doing, Mr. Afropunta? Yeah, everything is good. So yeah.
Well, it's so great to meet you and to have you on your first appearance here. Open Your Eyes, and for doing some drumming with us as well.
I appreciate
We'll look forward to seeing you in November when you're back again.
Amen.
Thank you and best of luck. We're going to go ahead and take that final break now. When we come back, we'll have our wrap up, so stay tuned.
Go!